Hey guys, so I know my camera's flipped around. It's because I'm still using my awful setup that I have, which I keep looking that way and the camera is now that way. So today I'm actually doing something different. I found another tag as I was scrolling through YouTube. I actually have it pulled up right now. The one I'm looking at is from the channel SarahActuallyReads, and she seems really cool, so I would vote going and checking her out. I'll put her link in the description below. But it's a really cool tag and I really like it because a lot of times when you think of YouTubers, a lot of the really popular ones tend to be male. Like, well, at least from what I've heard and what you see on Tumblr and that kind of thing, like you hear a lot about, like, you know, Dan is on fire, Markiplier, Amazing Phil, Tyler Oakley, like all that, and they're all amazing people and I love watching them, and so I really love like all the content they create. But I really like this tag because it focuses on the women in YouTube and how a lot of them aren't really as well known. It's really hard, especially for women in YouTube, to get noticed and really like kind of amp up their channel. So I think this is a good way to kind of unite everyone, and I see a lot of booktubers doing it, which is really cool. It's basically a series of 8 questions, so it's really short and simple, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Yay! I hope I'm looking at the camera because I keep like checking and then I look away and then I'm like, I think I'm looking. The first question is when/why did you join YouTube and how would you categorize your content style? Well, technically this channel has been out for about 6-7 months now, where I'm really into doing like fitness and like outdoor runs and like obstacle courses and that kind of thing, so I was kind of going to be my main focus, so I was just going to record myself and my friends as we went through the runs and then kind of put it with music and just throw it up on the channel. That would kind of be it. But I'm actually wearing this shirt from one of the races I did. It's called the Atlas race and there's a video to it on my channel, which I will also link in the description if you want to see it. It was really fun. I highly recommend going and do it. I started getting really into watching BookTube and I thought it was a really cool way to express your ideas about authors and the things you read and just kind of generally join this community. So if I had to categorize my content, I would say it would be a lot of mix of like BookTube, travel, and fitness related vlogging type videos, and hopefully some adventure type videos too. And I know that's kind of like a really vague description, but honestly at this point it's kind of like I'm doing this because I really like doing it and it's really fun and I just think it's a really cool thing to do. So main 3 things you will find on this channel: books, travel, fitness. There you go. That's all you need to know. Second question is, what are your dreams or goals for your what are your dreams or goals for your future as a content creator? Are there any big projects you are working on or want to work on in the future? Honestly, my biggest goal is I really want to do something for charity. One of my favorite YouTubers is Markiplier. Like, I love his videos. I think he's really hilarious. I watch him all the time when I'm working out in the gym. He's just a good way to keep myself entertained as I do like cardio or whatever. But what I really love about his channel is that he does so much for charity. He's raised so much money for charity and he does a lot of like charity live streams with his friends, and I would love to have a community that can center around that. There's so many charities I love. Like, for example, the American Foundation for Prevention of Suicide. I think that's a great charity. It's great what they do and how much they outreach and work with different programs to kind of educate the community and put money into research about depression and other mental illnesses. Another one is the A21 campaign, which is a really kind of small charity. Not a small charity, it's a really kind of like smaller organization that goes and focuses on human trafficking and rescuing victims of human trafficking and kind of going out and educating people in different countries that are at risk and what you should watch out for. So that's kind of my main goal, is to eventually be able to have the means and the connections to do something for them. And if I could, that would be amazing. The third question is, are there any unique challenges you have faced as a woman on this very public internet platform? How do you deal with them? Right now, I personally have not faced any kind of challenges in this community because I'm so new. I'm sure as time goes by there will definitely be other challenges coming up, and I know I've seen other women YouTubers struggle with making content that's creative and not looked down upon, but as of right now I feel like I can't really answer this question fully because I have not had the experiences that maybe some of the other female YouTubers on YouTube have. The fourth question is, which of your videos has given you the greatest sense of satisfaction? My first video I ever uploaded was The Kids Aren't Alright by Fall Out Boy. I just feel like I have a greater sense of satisfaction because I was able to upload that video and I was able to make some sort of contribution the way that I felt like I could, and it was nice to see that over 5,000 people have seen it and kind of like a bunch of people have liked it and kind of understand like what the point of the video was to be. So that was my greatest satisfaction, and it was also the first video I have ever tried uploading on YouTube that was something like that, so it has a special place in my heart for that. So 5, what advice would you give to other girls on YouTube? Honestly, a lot of people like to make it so that all the girls on YouTube are kind of competing against each other for viewers, for subscribers, for just having a place in a community, and I really don't like that. Like, I really love reaching out to other female YouTubers and just kind of growing a connection, because it's, when you're in a community like this, it's so important to just kind of be a part of the community and not tear each other down and not cause a lot of infighting. And you know, it's like we're all here to talk about things that we love, or just to contribute to things that we think are really cool. So I just think my biggest piece of advice was, don't treat other girls like competition. Honestly, just reach out, make connections, make friends. Like, that's the whole point of this thing. So that's kind of my opinion of it. Number 6 is, if your subscribers walked away from your channel only absorbing one thing, what would it be? That's a hard question. Honestly, I feel like it would be that you are not as alone as you think you are, and I feel like YouTube is a really good community for that, because it allows you to connect with people who have your same shared likes and interests and everything. And especially to all the girl YouTubers out there who are watching, all the female YouTubers, all the female just viewers, just because someone tells you you can't do something doesn't mean that that's true. You can do absolutely anything that you set your mind to within, you know, reasonable limits. I mean, I doubt that you can go and live underwater for an hour without oxygen. Like, that's not gonna happen. Honestly, like, seriously, don't let anybody, including yourself, don't let anybody hold you back from doing something that you want to do. Like, I hesitated for so long about making this channel, and now I'm really, really glad that I have, because I've been able to do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have done. I still feel really awkward in front of a camera. I don't even have a camera. I have my phone on a pile of 2 books with an envelope holder behind them, holding it up, and I'm recording like that. Like, that is, all of it is on a chair. That is my setup right now. But just because you don't have the means, or just because you're nervous or scared about doing something, doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. And take risks. Don't be afraid to take risks. So I guess that would be the one thing that I have to pass on. It's probably really cheesy, but that's the only thing that really, like, that has been one of my life lessons right now, is just don't be afraid to take risks, especially if it's something that you really want to do. Alright, this question I can definitely answer. It is, what are the 3 female YouTubers that you would recommend, and why? Well, first off, Superwoman. Obviously, she's amazing. She is so cool. I love her videos. I can't believe I didn't start watching her sooner. And what I admire about Superwoman is that she's been able to do so much, and she is just so herself as she seems in all her videos, and she's not scared to say what she thinks or what she says, or just, you know, be funny and be out there. The second one, her name is Yolanda, and I really like Yolanda because I feel like she's really kind of like just expresses her opinions and is really honest and truthful in her videos, and she's easy to connect with, you know. Like, I feel like it's just like me watching my friend, like, on Skype or something. I just recently started watching her, but I really, really like her content and her channel. And then my third one, oh man, honestly, I'm gonna have to say EmSArcade. She does Let's Play videos. She is just so humble and so sweet, and her channel has grown a ton recently. Like, I remember subscribing when she was only at like 3,000, I think, and all of a sudden now she's almost at 20,000. It's been an insane growth, and I'm just really proud of her. Like, I don't even know these people, but I'm just so proud of what they've done. But yeah, those are my 3. You should go check them out. Links in the description below, along with everything else that I've said in this video. Who do I tag for this video? I am going to tag my book buddy, Shelly Goatee. You are the one I'm tagging this video because you are super cool and you were able to do the book buddy-a-thon with me. I'll post all the questions below too, along with all the links and along with everything else that I need to link and go through this video and edit. But that's all I got. And at some point I will figure out a better setup than my chair with 2 books and an envelope plastic holder thing behind it. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.